Testing 1, 2. Good morning, everyone. Please find a seat. Start to settle in. Good morning, everyone. If you could find your seats so we can settle in. We're going to get started in a few seconds. Get comfortable, relax. Thank you. So let's go within. Raymond and I will play a centering song so that we can get ourselves ready for today's word. Thank you. Go ahead, take a deep breath and go within.
Okay. As we come together in these blessed moments of spiritual community and consciousness filled with possibility, let's breathe together as one, because we are one. I know that God is with us and in us, supporting and embracing us in enduring love and goodness always and everywhere. I recognize God as the ground of all being, author and creator of the universe, and all that lies within and beyond, the grand provider of flow of energy. And I know that I am part of this great, mysterious force field, possessing all the potential of goodness that ever was and ever will be, filled with promises of joy, harmony, peace, and love, and possibility, infinite possibilities in these moments that we're sharing together. And we are blessed with all the people who have put together this service, from the people who set up and take down, the technology crew, the greeters, the Sunday school teachers, the hospitality team, the minister and practitioners, and the musicians, and for all of the congregants who are here listening and wanting to receive messages of potential, because we have so much potential in all of these now moments in this spiritual laboratory that we call life on earth. We are blessed today with all these gifts of service, and so together we gratefully say, and so it is.
Thank you. And Kussner, everyone, our practitioner of service this morning. Thank you, Anne, for that lovely, lovely invocation this morning. An invocation. An invocation is, welcome everybody, come on in. An invocation is an opening prayer. And so that's what we do at the beginning of any gathering we're having here at this center, is we open with an invocation. And our practitioners and our students know this, right? That when we're starting class together, we open with an invocation, which really just sets the tone. It's the blessing. The knowing of what is to transpire is good and very good. So beautifully, beautifully done. Thank you, Anne. So welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Temecula Valley. I'm Rev Charlene. We've got Ted Blake, practitioner, holding light in the back of the sanctuary for us. And what that means is he is meditating and contemplating and bathing this entire room, this entire valley, this entire world with his loving consciousness. So thank you, Ted. Thank you for that. We're grateful that you're here. If you're new to this place, we are a teaching center. We're a teaching center of a teaching philosophy that was created by Dr. Ernest Holmes back in the 20s and the 30s. We use this textbook called The Science of Mind. That is our principal foundational book that we ascribe to, that we learn from. And so we are a teaching center, we are a teaching philosophy, a philosophy that takes all of the great faith traditions that have come before us and weaves it into something that's usable, that we can use in our lives to change our lives. And what we believe here is, let me see if you can guess it. Woohoo! Very nicely done, right? No, but it's more than just words for us. It means as we change our thinking, the outpicturing of our life changes because we believe in cause and effect. And so when I am at cause, the world, spirit, the universe, the cosmic muffin, whatever that word is for you, of that power and presence that governs this life, this universe, creates universes. It works through me, through you, as you, and you change your thinking, you change your life. And so we come here, I hope, to love one another, love up on one another, be a community together, and remember every Sunday, remember every Tuesday night in class, remember, I am at choice. I am at choice. I am at choice. And I can choose to think differently, believe differently, feel differently, and then my life changes. And so that's what we want for the entire world, because we believe that we can get to that tipping point where there are more of us who believe this all the time, and maybe we don't have war. Maybe we don't have people gunned down in the street. Maybe that's possible for us. But it takes us to be actionable, to do it, to do the work, and to talk about it. I don't want us to be afraid anymore about being a science of mind, religious science practitioner. Be it in the world and tell other people about it and let them change their lives too. And then maybe we'll get to that point where we can start to see a measurable difference in the world because more of us are believing this way. And that's what I hold for. So, okay, that's it. We're done. That's it. So I'm going to share this with you because I love Rev Neil. I love you, baby. So on Sunday, I fell off the stage. I really hurt my arm and my shoulder. I really hurt myself. I'm just being, if we don't do anything here but be authentic and transparent with ourselves, that's the only thing I care about. I really hurt myself. I really did. So Rev Neil, he says, no joke. I'm scrolling Facebook and I see this. Walking by faith, tripping constantly. So you know what? I bought that shirt and you're going to see it on me the next time I come in here. That was so great. Thank you. And then there's also this. If you don't believe in miracles, perhaps you have forgotten you are one. We are living miracles, and I needed that for my humility and my ego last Sunday after I tumbled off this stage, and it was on camera, and then my sister lovingly said, I'm going to send that into America's Funniest Home Videos. I'm like, oh my gosh, don't you dare. Holy cow, don't you dare. All right, so last week you guys did really great at chanting the Jaws song, and it would have been totally perfect if I hadn't fallen off the stage. But this week we have Raymond. It's all Raymond. All right, but I'm going to be very mindful in my tennis shoes. Here I go. I know. I had to break the seal because I was a little nervous doing it because I was like, don't fall again. Hi, online. Welcome. I love you. We love you. Gerald will move the camera around later. You get to see everyone. Rev Neil is being our great Facebook host. And I heard last week that he was really good, that he was, he's really good. He interacts. So interact with him. Tell him what you're thinking, what you're feeling. And then I get to watch online and skip past any part where I fumble and then get right to the good stuff with your juicy comments. So we love you. We love you. I'm grateful you're here. Mwah. Okay. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, online. All right. And unbelievably, today is the first day of February. February 1st today. So we are going to do our happy birthday song with Reverend Michael, our birthday king. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Reverend, please welcome Reverend Michael. Reverend Michael, come on up. This man is a miracle.
You are too.
I affirm and receive. So I will crown you as we do, and then I will get your microphone for you really quick. This one? All right, Reverend Michael, take it.
Okay, you know what? She told the truth. But I'm not the only miracle, because all of you are miracles too. We're all miracles because we come from God. We're God's children. Isn't that wonderful? Yes. What a great mom and dad we have. And you know, today is birthday Sunday, but I know all of you will eventually celebrate your birthdays, won't you? Huh? Yeah, we all do. We all like birthdays, don't we? Don't we like birthdays? Yeah, of course. And even those people on Zoom, happy birthday to you, too. So what I got to do is invite those February birthday babies to please stand. So anybody in...
Okay,
oh, good.
I'm a
We've got
birthday
a
baby,
few.
so I'm going to come down with you guys.
Test 1, 2.
You are a birthday baby too? Oh my goodness. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so guess what the rest of us have to do? We all have to sing happy birthday to these birthday babies. Okay, are we ready?
We're ready.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, birthday babies. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Reverend Michael, everyone, the birthday king, Reverend Michael. I will take your crown back.
Thank you so much.
I love you. Thank you. Happy birthday to us all. I'm going to be 57.
50, say you're still young.
I am? All right. Well, I'll affirm that. No tripping. Exactly. My birthday is Friday, February 6th. So I will be enjoying my birthday. All right. We're going to do our spiritual reading this morning. So I'm going to invite Ann Kussner to come back up to the stage for her reading. Please welcome Ann.
Thank you. This is from a book that I found last month and ordered, and then I was looking through it. I haven't finished reading it yet, but found something that I thought would be relevant. It's called Radical Acceptance, Embracing Your Life with the Heart of a Buddha by Tara Brach, PhD, and she's a spiritual leader in Buddhism. And on the front cover it says, by Thich Nhat Hanh, an invitation to embrace ourselves with all our pain, fear, and anxieties. So I thought that'd be perfect. All right. This is a procedure called the Steps of Rain, and it's an acronym, and I'll explain that as we go along. The times we most need to be present are exactly the moments when we have no inkling as to how to arrive in the here and now. When we are lost in this way, the rain meditation works because it's simple and easy to remember. RAIN guides us in a 4-step practice we can call on whenever we are stuck in painful emotions and limiting beliefs. Even when our mind is confused, disturbed, and turned against itself, recognize, accept, investigate, nurture promises a way home. RAIN was coined in the 1980s by senior Buddhist teacher Michelle McDonald. Here's a brief summary of each step. R, recognize what's going on. Recognizing means consciously acknowledging in any given moment the most predominant feelings you are aware of. This can be done with a simple mental whisper, noting what you are experiencing. A, allow the experience to be there just as it is. Allowing means letting what you have recognized simply be there without trying to fix or avoid anything. When we let life be as it is, we create a pause that makes it possible to deepen attention and opens us to healing. I, investigate with interest and care. Investigating means calling on your natural curiosity, the desire to know truth, and directing a more focused attention to your present experience. Often this is best done with active self-inquiry, asking questions like, what most wants my attention? What stories am I believing? And where am I feeling this in my body? That helps reveal the dimensions of your experience. While some thinking is natural in this step, investigating is most transformational if you step away from conceptualizing and bring your primary attention to the felt sense in the body. Our issues are in our tissues. The more fully we contact our vulnerability, the more fully we will be able to offer self-compassion. The last step in nurture with self-compassion. Nurturing means contacting vulnerability and then offering yourself some gesture of active care. For example, this might be putting a hand on your heart and sending a kind message inward. Let your intention be to communicate the acceptance, forgiveness, love, compassion, or protection that might most need healing. If it feels difficult to nurture yourself, you might bring to mind a loving being, a spiritual figure or deity, your ancestors, a family member, a friend or pet, and imagine that being's love and wisdom flowing into you. After the rain, from doing to being, after the active steps of rain, it's important to notice the quality of your own presence and simply inhabit that wakeful, tender space of awareness. The fruit of rain is realizing that you are no longer imprisoned in or identified with any limiting sense of yourself. You are no longer taking life personally. Rather, you are free to embody the fullness of your awake heart and awareness. Awareness is our superpower. Anything brought fully into awake awareness, including painful emotions, is transformed into the inherent aliveness, light, and warmth of our presence. Rain is a vehicle for this transformational healing.
I swear you brought that just for me. I thought you did. Thank you for that. I was like, oh, I need, yep, check, mine. Thank you. One more time for Ann Kirch-Gessner, please. Okay. So before we move on, I just want a presence. We're doing things a little differently this morning. Order of service is a little different, and we're going to be doing some contemplating this morning. So it's going to be me talking a little bit, and then us moving together with musicians holding space for us to contemplate, and more of that to come. But right now, I would like to invite up, so we're also highlighting right now volunteer opportunities. Because we are somewhat, as we all know, right, we're kind of a church in a box, right? Do we get that? Do we know what that means? Means we schlep everything in here, we set everything up, and then we schlep it all back. We schlep everything out into the breezeway, and then we schlep it all back. Now, we're moving towards our permanent home, so when we do that, a lot of this stuff will be set and much easier to navigate. But for right now, I depend on volunteers. I'm making it very personal. If you love me, you will consider becoming a volunteer. I cannot do this without volunteers. I can't. This experience would not happen without volunteers. From our ambassadors to our Sunday coordinators who put flags up, who set things up, from our hospitality team, from our education, youth and family program, to doing announcements up here, so I'm not the only talking head up here all the time. It all takes volunteers. And so if you're considering leaning into this community and meeting people, I would encourage you to take, when I call up these volunteers to talk about what they do and why they do it and how great it is and what they've learned from it, I would encourage you after service to go talk to them and maybe sign up. Maybe lean into being an integral part of this community, because I can't do it without volunteers. This home, this spiritual home that we've created, we can't do it without the volunteers. So I'm very grateful. So I'm feeling this in my heart. So I'm going to call up Susie Kussner, my wife, to come up here and talk about ambassadors Thank you. So please welcome Susie Kussner.
Thank you. I'm not going to talk about the doing part of that because I know we could do. I really want to speak on the feeling, the sacredness of sacred service, of taking the word volunteer out and really moving into the sacredness of the service, of being in a community and feeling a part of the community. And for me, and I can only speak for me, when I am up there and I'm in front of that table, the feeling that I get when each and every one of you comes around that corner, and I might not get to see every one of you coming around that corner every time I'm here, but the feeling that I get, and I'm getting it right now, it just over my body. And that I want for everybody. I want, when you come around that corner and I get to say, good morning, my beloved, and I get to see you, that is the face of God for me. That is me seeing me. And I'm not always super genuinely happy up there, and I get it, and I want to be able to feel authentic sometimes, and I might have to be grumpy a little bit, and that's okay, and I want that to be okay here in this community, always. And I know not all of you are huggers like myself, and you don't have to be an ambassador, but it really is a joy on Sundays, and it's one Sunday a month. Or if you're not feeling it and you're like, I want to skip March and I want to do that, that's fine too. You're not beholden to that spot. But if just try it out, and that's okay too. There's no judgment. If you want to try it, then try it. And if it's not your thing, then don't do it. Try something else. But it really is, I'm just telling you what the joy for me is when I get to stand up there and I get to say hello to all you beautiful people on a Sunday morning. It really makes my morning and my week and my life. So thank you, and that's it. That's really what it is. So thank you. Ambassadors.
All right, Monica, can you come up and talk about hospitality? Please welcome Monica to talk about hospitality.
Thank you. New technology, I can love it. Everybody can hear me back there, right? It's beautiful. This is the best seat in the house, by the way.
Yeah?
I love the,
you get to love everybody.
I love the view from here, and I always look forward to being here. So my name is Monica D. Ryder, and I am the team lead for the hospitality and the events team, along with Bonnie and Rick and Nancy, who's not here today. The hospitality team, to me, helps us continuing our sense of community that we start here, draw into the other space, and then add the personal connection. It's important to me, and I think it's important to everyone on that point. It's important to have that space created, and we're working our best to do that at least a couple times of a month, okay? We have the potluck today, first Sunday of every month. We have the theme Sunday, the theme meal, third Sunday of every month, and both of those take extra help and support, particularly the theme Sunday, since there's a lot of setup and a lot of breakdown. And I look forward to that event because I like to make it extra special for everybody, but it does need help. There's a lot of breakup or setup, and there's a lot of breakdown. And I think you get a lot of joining the team, a lot out of it, and providing this space for everybody at that point. In between, not so bad. The regular days, we have enough help, but that first Sunday and the third Sunday, and not everybody every month, just when we need it, to fill in, the same as the ambassadors. Open to your schedules, but we would really appreciate the help.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Thank you, Monica. So please see Monica or Susie after service if you want more information. If you'd like to lean in a greater way, go see them and check it out. Thank you both. We'll have a little bit more and more volunteer opportunities a little later in the service. So right now, this is the yummy part. This is the yummy part where we've got Reverend Diego and our special featured guest artist this morning, which I will let Diego introduce. So please welcome Diego Mondragon.
Thank you. Well, there were 3 speakers already that are asking for volunteers, right? But I see a lot of empty chairs. We need to spread the word. I know there's a lot more people out there that believe the same we do, and we need to spread the word. So spread the word, you guys, and it's wonderful to see new faces. I'm looking at one beautiful face right now that is here for the first time. So welcome, everybody. Now, it's my pleasure to announce and to present our featured performer. When Reverend Char said, I want to do something different, a little more spiritual, a little more contemplative. And I thought, okay, I think I can help you with that. So, Ocho, why don't you come on up here so they can see you? This is Emmanuel Villegas, also known as Ocho. Had the pleasure of, he asked me to perform with him at one of his sound healing events. I had never done this, so I did go, and I loved it. The next day, there was another sound healing event, and Reverend Char Susie was there. Several people were there from the congregation and enjoyed it, and I loved it again. So that's why I said, this is the perfect person for today. So thank you for being here, Emmanuel, at such a short notice. I really, really appreciate you being here. Now, the official introduction is here. Emmanuel offers live South Indian raga music with light vocals for yoga classes, sound baths, meditation sessions, and special events. Rooted in traditional raga structure, his 60-minute live soundscapes have been used in both sound baths and yoga performances, supporting practices ranging from gentle and restorative to deeply meditative. His music is responsive and intentional, creating an immersive atmosphere that enhances presence, flow, and the overall experience for both teachers and participants. Welcome, everybody. Ocho.
That's quite the introduction. Hello, everyone. So I'll start with, can anybody guess what we're about to do? I'm just curious. We're gonna chant. Who here can raise their hand? That's the spirit. Who here has, like this group, who here can raise their hand if they have never chanted in a group before? I have never chanted in a group before. Okay. So, chanting in a group has been something that our species has been doing a very, very, very long time. Can anybody guess why? Why would we chant in a group? Anybody? Raise your hand. Energy. Who else? Healing. Raise your hand. Healing. Who else? Why would we chant in big groups like the same thing? Connection. Raise your hand. Harmony. Maybe community. Power. So, as it turns out, the reason that we would gather in big groups and chant together is so we can co-regulate our nervous systems, is so we can be is so we can all teach and learn from each other and how we can co-regulate, how we can calm our nervous systems together as a group. So if I can ask everybody to please stand for our first piece, if you would, please. place your hand on your heart, if it at all helps. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be calling the chant Om, O-M, and you all are going to be responding. Ready? Om and
You. Yeah, I think we can. I wasn't sure. I'm like, do we clap? Do we clap? Oh my gosh. Ocho, everyone. Diego, Raymond. I think, what a great reminder for us. If we don't believe that we are vibration and that vibration matters, that's what we just did together through this musical talent, this trio, and our own voices with the Om, right? It's so powerful. So it's so important as an aspect of our remembering who we are. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to do things, today is contemplative. So I'm going to be speaking a little bit, and then we're going to, I hope, willingly join together to move inward and be supportive by the vibration of our team, to be thoughtful and contemplative for 3 or 4 minutes on what we're thinking about, talking about, and then I'll talk a little bit more. And then again, posing some questions. How can I go deeper? I hope that you, with me, go deeper and push. We're talking about inner edges today, and get to an inner edge within yourself to contemplate, who am I? Am I who I think I am? Maybe not. All the time when I fall off stages, I think, that's not who I am. That's not who I am, but indeed it is who I am, because that was my experience. So pushing the boundaries a little bit today, living on the edge. I'm working with one of the sages of our age, Howard Thurman. If you have never read Howard Thurman, I encourage you to pick up some Howard Thurman. This is the inward journey. It is like a love song to ourselves, to myself, when I read Howard Thurman. So I'm using him all month, and of course the Science of Mind text this month as well. So we are moving into that there is more life here than I am currently allowing. I think we can say this to ourselves at every moment. Whatever we're seeing in front of us, whether it be good or uncomfortable, we can say, so there is more than I'm allowing. So that's what we kind of teed up last week. And this week, we're moving into February, and I did kind of tee up, we're moving into this is the year of the horse, right? We're moving into the Chinese New Year. It's the year of the horse, which is action. And so last year was a snake, and we were shedding our skin, and we were removing that which does not serve us, and now we're moving into action. We're moving into some action, which for me feels powerful. I'm ready for it. I don't know about you. I'm ready for some action. But first, today is February 1st. Today is the halfway point between the winter solstice that was in early December and the spring equinox. And this is a time for early peoples when they were awakening, but they were excited. They were thinking about coming out of the winter time. And here's a fun fact that I didn't even think about before. And then when I thought about it, I was like, oh, duh. They were excited about milk. Milk was coming. The spring calves would be born. Milk was coming. And we forget, with all of the wonderful aspects of our lives and how abundant we are, that milk was exciting. Milk for the early peoples was exciting. We get something other than whatever the other was that they were drinking at the time. But it was a time of what's coming, and planning was starting to happen. Not bold action yet. We're still soft, but planning what's coming, become ready. A time to contemplate what's coming. Dr. Ernest Holmes says this on page 85 of the Science of Mind text. He states, "Spirit creates by contemplation." Have you ever thought about that? Spirit, the universe, the cosmic muffin, whatever that word is, creates by contemplating. Contemplating. And because we are an individualized aspect of the cosmic muffin, We create through contemplation. And so today is about slowing down, planning, contemplating, exploring our inner reaches without being in the busyness and the doingness of life. How often do we really allow ourselves time to contemplate? Just to contemplate. To check in and think about what and who we are. And so Howard Thurman talks about this. Now, it's a lot of words, so I'm going to read it. So he talks about there are moments of enthusiasm when in mounting excitement we absorb ourselves in something beyond ourselves. But after this happens, we fight at length to get back home, to come again into the familiar place, to be secure in our own boundaries. Again and again, the process repeats itself, wearing down the walls that shut us in. Now, I'm going to break it down a little bit, because that's a lot of words, okay? What he's saying is, have you ever had a moment of excitement where you feel like a little taste of yourself or something else greater than you, and it's very exciting? Have you felt that? Yeah. You're like, oh, you'll never believe what happened to me. It was so exciting. But sometimes we get a glimpse, there's a peek, a peekaboo, we're excited about it, it's totally rad, but then I creep back into the comfort of my shell of comfortability, my home of smallness, because it's just more comfortable. Being out here in the excitedness and the possibility, and oh, I could do that too, can sometimes feel overwhelming, and it's easier for me to just go very quietly and subtly back here and get into my shell. Doesn't make this any less grand. It just means for most of us, we fight at length to get back home, to come again into the familiar place, to be secure in our own boundaries. We all do it. But every time we do it, even if we retreat into the home, a little bit of that wall has been broken down. Just a little bit. And the cycle repeats. I will have a moment of, it could be excitement. I'm just putting excitement over here. There's no judgment. Either one or both are equally valid and beautiful. But excitement's over here and challenge is over here. So I will have a moment of challenge where I'm stretched. Much easier to go into the familiar place than to face what's being called forth in the challenge. But every time, hopefully, we look a little bit, we learn a little bit, and the walls come down. So we have this cycle going on. Excitement about moving beyond our boundaries, challenges when we retreat. We have moments of clarity. We may feel uncomfortable, painful even, but it's still an insight into our true nature. And for a brief moment, we contemplate something else, something bigger. And yet we retreat again. And that's okay. There's no shame in our game, right? No shame in this game. It's just awareness that I'm in this cycle. But a little more of my perceived wall comes down. When I can divorce myself from what I'm experiencing as an effect, kind of separate myself, look at it like a witness, and learn. Because Spirit only knows perfection. Whether it's this or this, it's perfection. It's that vibration. Sometimes it's super exciting and you feel like on the wings of, the eagle. And sometimes super challenging and feels heavy. But each are perfect. Each are perfect. So I want us to maybe move within, and we'll be supported by the team for a few minutes. And I'd like for you to contemplate. When was the last time you truly felt inspired? Like that I'm on the wings of the eagle inspiration. You feel it in your body. When was the last time you felt that? That excitement for life. What were you doing? Why did you feel that way? Why did you love it? Okay? So I'm going to invite the team to play with us a little bit. Get comfy. I wonder. And I'm going to sit too and contemplate.
Are we gonna bring the lights down?
Oh, let's do it. How's that? Oh, we like that. Yeah, let's do it. Better. All right, so yeah, feet on, if you can get comfy, feet on the floor or wherever. Feel into the vibration of the team. Can you recall a time when you were inspired, excited for life, vibrating on a high level? What were you doing? What inspired you? Can you move into that edge of your being where you contemplate that aspect of yourself that was ignited by that excitement? Why? Is there something here to look at? Have I forgotten? Can I move to that edge and check in with my soul? Why did I feel so excited? We create through contemplation. Can I call up that excitement, that vibration, that buzz, that inspiration? Can I feel it again in my body? What makes you come alive? Go there. Could you get there? Could you feel it in your body? Could you call up the excitement? We can do this anytime. Did you get to an inner edge? Okay, now you couldn't. I see. Now I have to walk around because nobody responds to me. So now I'm going to walk around. Still there? Can you feel? Could you call up something easily that excited you? Yeah. Can you name one of them? Dancing. Yeah, I like that. Travel. Nature. Right. That's a good one for me too. Nature. How about a baby? Oh, a little child, right? How easy it is to call that up within ourselves, to feel it, to feel it. So that's the invitation, is to feel into that inner edge, to keep in that excitement. Contemplation is our way of creation. Contemplation in the excitement, in the good stuff, and also in the heaviness, in the challenge. I found a quote from Duke Ellington, who famously said, "I merely took the energy it takes to pout and wrote some blues." What if Duke Ellington didn't stay with the pout? He stayed in the pout and withstood the friction, right? To stay in that feeling, because we always want to feel better, right? We always want to get to the better. He stayed with the pout to create blues. What a gift. I want us to take into this week that contemplation of just being in it, whether it's the excitement of it or the heaviness of it, and just be with it, to see, not rush it, right? We rush through these experiences, to stay with it, to grasp it, to hold it, and to see what can be created through that contemplation. Because the truth is, we are a center in the divine mind, a point of God-conscious life. And so if spirit uses contemplation to create itself, it's our responsibility to see if we can hold there, to contemplate, to create, to witness it. So I hope that this week we remind ourselves of what we just experienced here, that we can be in it, we can call it up and hold it, to learn more about ourselves, to remember ourselves. When you were bringing up contemplating dancing or nature, did you feel yourself a little bit like, oh, there's my soul activated there? To practice it, to keep practicing it, to remind ourselves of the truth constantly. I am whole, I am enough, I am loved. That is true for all of us. I am whole, I am enough, and I am loved. And I can remember that at any time I need to. And so we're going to move into some more chanting with our beloved Ocho. So I'm going to hand it over to him. So I want us to just stay if we could in this contemplative place as Ocho takes us away for some more chanting on this one. I put it up here. Is that the one? That is it, correct? Okay. All right.
Ancient Sanskrit has been used to compress a number of different very important and timeless ideas. And today we're going to be using this chant that should be... Yes. Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Now you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Again. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. This is very, very simply putting out into the world and putting out to yourself, I remember who I am. I am not the story. I am not the mind. I am not the body. I am not what others are putting on me. I am the divine. I have never been separate from that which I am beholding. I am that. Very simply put. So, we are again going to use the call and response method that we used earlier. Piano. Yeah. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ready and oh, good. Namo, good. And Bhagavate. Yeah. Oh, good. Namo. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
I release the stories.
Bhagavate
I lay my armor down. I
Bhagavate
remember silence hits the sound. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Ready and
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Vasudevaya. Let's hear it. And
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
oh, Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yes.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And now you.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
I remember who I am. I remember who I am. And now you and I remember who I am.
Silent is the sound.
I remember who I am. I remember who I am. I remember who I am.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Ocho, everyone. And Diego. Thank you. Oh my God. Do we like this? I think we like it. Do we want to have Ocho back with us? I think we do. Remembering who we are. Remembering who we are. Thank you so much. Oh, we could just stay there the whole time, but now I'm going to ask you for money because that's, that's the fun part. But actually it is, because what we do here together, to be able to host these beautiful musicians, to give us an experience so that we do remember who we are, right? It adds to our remembering. And so being able to give to this place, Center for Spiritual Living, either by PayPal or Venmo or who here's an auto tither? Auto tithers. Thank you so much. Your gift reliably every month is such a foundational piece of what we do here. The board, myself, we appreciate auto tithing because it's consistent. And even when you're out and about at the beach or you're out and about at Costco, you know that your auto tithe is coming into our center. And so we appreciate it. What we do here matters. We remember who we are. We remember who we are through this teaching philosophy, and then we move out into the community and the world to promote it and to be it and to then add to the healing of the world. And it's important. So thank you for your gifts, how you support this center in a meaningful, material way. And if you want to push an inner boundary this year, an inner edge, and maybe add 5%, 3%, 2% to what you're giving, push that edge a little bit, it works. So I hope that you consider that. So please take your offering, your tithe, this meaningful way that you give to this center, place it on your heart, and just breathe some love into this ability to give so generously to this center for its prosperity, for us to provide music and education, to move money from, our checking account into our savings account so that we are getting to that place where we are in our forever home. All of it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for these gifts. With great gratitude, I infuse love in and pressing down and multiplied. This center is prosperous now. Thank you. And so it is. And so let's say our affirmation of abundance together, which is divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am prosperous now. Thank you. Diego's going to sing for us, I think. It's not going to be me, that's for sure.
So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Who was that? What version was that? Oh, Karen Drucker's, but it was different. I liked it. I'm here for that. I like it. It was kind of vibey. All right. Leanne, please welcome Leanne for our announcements. But she's come up. Leanne is one of our announcers. But we're going to do just one more service opportunity. Mike Long, are you in the house? Come on up, Mike. Mike is going to come up. Can I get a microphone? Can I borrow? No, he's got one. Thank you. Okay. So Mike is going to talk about being an announcer.
Thank you very much, Rev Shar.
Tell us, Mike.
Yes, I really enjoy the opportunity. Thank you, Rev Shar. Remember a couple of years ago, you made the announcement yourself. If anybody would like to be an announcer, then let her know. And I thought that'd be a great way to be a part of the community. And it really works. It's just once a month, you read the announcements of all the activities that we have going on here. And it really is a privilege and an honor to be a part of the service and the amazing music team. So if anybody if anybody would like to be an announcer, definitely try it out. Well, that would be nice. New responsibility. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank Mike Long. And I'm just going to do a quick shout out before Leanne. I know we're running on time today, but before Leanne does announcements. So we've got a couple other service opportunities. Did you know that we have a Facebook host? Yes. Yeah, we do. So on Sunday, somebody pops on Facebook, just normal folk, and they run the comments and they put the announcements in the comments, and they communicate back and forth with those who are online. Hi, online. Rev Neil's on there right now. It's super easy. The great thing is when you're a Facebook host, you can do it from anywhere. So you are at home. You want to be in jammies and have your cup of coffee this morning in the beautiful kitchen. You can be a Facebook host. So you can support the center by being a Facebook host and interacting with those online who are sharing with us. So it's a great way to support what we do. Also, youth and family. We have a youth and family program. Come up here, my lovey. Come. I know, she loves it when I do this. Come up. Oh, those are fantastic pants. Oh, I love these pants. I may have to get some of those. You're my vibe. You know that? She is my vibe. So when you're a youth and family teacher, you get to interact with this delightfulness and do, what do you do? What do you do in there? Tell us what you do. What goes on in there? Is it scary? Should we be scared of them going inside there? No? Okay,
It's
why?
wonderful.
It's wonderful. What do the teachers do with you?
We talk and interact.
You talk and interact, yeah. What did you do today?
We drew and we learned about Native Americans.
Oh, look at this. So super easy, nothing to be afraid of, right?
No, nothing to be afraid of.
Okay, she said it, nothing to be afraid of. They're super nice in there. Don't need to be afraid. You have a lesson plan. It's all spelled out. Diane, Ann, they're there to support you as a teacher. We are growing our youth and family program. We want more of this because this is where the world changes. Not with my gray hair. I mean, I do count, but my years are less on this planet than this one. So this is where we change the world. And so the youth and family program is a super important aspect of what we do here. And they're not scared. It's not scary. Nothing to be afraid of. They won't eat you. They'll be nice, right? And you have fun in there and you do crafts and it's easy, right? So if you'd like to consider being a youth and family teacher, go see Diane Summers. Raise your hand, Diane, please. She's right there. Go see her. It's really fun. I think Mike you were in there today too, right? So, we can do this. So, thank you. Good job.
Thanks.
Okay. Please welcome Leanne for our announcements this morning. Leanne.
Good morning. Yeah. So let's start with Susan Cole for an announcement about Gifts of Spirit. Please welcome Susan Cole.
Thank you, Leanne. Good morning. Good morning. CSL, I know that America's got talent, but I also know that CSL TV's got talent, and we're about to prove it. On May 2nd, we're hosting a variety show right here in the sanctuary, and it's a fundraiser for our building fund for our new home. We're looking for 3 to 5 minute acts. You rehearse on your own. We just need to know what you'll do. And this is important. Listen carefully. No perfection is required. Bring your joy, bring your courage, and bring your good enough. Not ready for a solo moment? Join a skit. Scripts will be provided. Sing a jingle, or help with intermission snacks. Plus, there's a 50-50 drawing, and anyone can participate, even if you can't attend the show. We'll be selling the 50-50 raffle tickets soon, so keep an eye out. For more information, see me or Janine, and please sign up on the clipboard at the activities table. And one more thing, please remember to bring your recyclables. All proceeds from our recycling program go toward the building fund too. Let's fill the sanctuary with laughter, courage, and community. May 2nd is going to be a night to remember.
Thank you, Susan. Today after service, practitioner Beth Haas is hosting a vision board workshop called Planting the Seeds of Possibility for 2026 from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. All are welcome. Bring your friends. This is a beautiful, reflective time where we gather to create our personal vision for 2026 together. Please sign up on the activities table. Reverend Char, did you want to talk about the upcoming class?
I will. And I think, did we just make a pinky promise?
No. We didn't. We just talked about it.
There was a potential pinky promise that Leanne and I might be in the talent show, but I didn't actually, there was no touching of pinkies. So maybe we'll be in the talent show together, but no pressure, no pressure. No pressure. I don't want to do it. That would be a push. That'd be a push for me. But anyway, Tuesday night, we're starting a new class, Working with the Law. Beth and I will be teaching it, 6 o'clock. Book is great. Join. Sign-up sheets on the table. It's a really easy class. It's reading a couple chapters a week and then coming together to discuss what these laws are and how they work in our lives. So I hope you join Beth and I. Class is always a great way to push that inner edge. Thank you.
Okay. All right, this is our last push for our Super Bowl canned food drive. Please bring in all types of canned goods as this supports our local food pantry in providing good food to local residents in need. We are aiming at a ton of canned goods, so please load up your shopping carts, clean out those pantries, and bring it all into Suite B. On Sunday, February 22nd, we are hosting an Age Well, Drive Smart informative session provided by the California Highway Patrol. All ages are welcome, as safe driving skills are necessary at all ages, but especially for seniors. This will be a love offering for our center. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Leanne. A wonderful embodiment of leaning into volunteering here as an announcer. Thank you. All right. I'm going to turn this on. So I would ask our licensed practitioners and ministers to please stand with me. This is an opportunity for us to come together in collective prayer. That's what we do here. This is the healing arm of our center. We'll do it after the prayer. Healing arm of our center. See a practitioner after service in the breezeway. They're on chairs there. Prayer works, right? Prayer works. When a practitioner knows the truth of who you are, it is known in the one mind and it is known everywhere. So when they know it so powerfully for you, all things are possible. So if there's any place within you that needs that inner boundary pushed, that inner edge pushed a little bit, go see a practitioner. Let them know that for you and then watch as it happens, the outpicturing happens in your own life. So if you would just join me right here and right now in collective prayer as we come together as metaphysicians of this teaching philosophy. Just remembering and embodying that vibration and that contemplation from earlier in the service. Contemplation creates. And so I know that Spirit is that master of love, contemplation, creation. It is forming itself, being itself, creating itself as beauty, joy, harmony, balance, abundance. It is creating and being more and more of itself. And so I know that we are, each one of us, that beautiful point of spirit in our own lives, in our own representation, in our experiences. We are spirit contemplating itself, forming itself. And so knowing this unity consciousness, we can take that knowing, that remembering, and empower our lives through it, as it. And so I know that each of us remember the truth of our being, allow ourselves to take flight on that excitement of knowing that we are powerful beyond measure. We create, and we create again. And at every moment, we have that opportunity to create something new and beautiful in our lives by knowing and remembering who we are. Riding that excitement, remembering how we felt. Use that to power our lives forward in the ways that we desire. And so knowing this truth of our being, that we are love, we are enough, we are sourced and supported in and through and as spirit manifesting itself in our lives. And so knowing this and having great gratitude for it, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. I place my word into the power and action of the law, for I know it is already done in the mind of God. It is so. And together we affirm, and so it is. Thank you. Quick announcement, we have a cruise coming up before we end service. Pat Clark. Quickly, we're going to talk about the cruise, and then we're going to sing the peace song and move on to the social hall.
Okay, CSLTV at sea. Who's been on the other two cruises? Fun?
Yes.
Yep. We're moving to October this year, so it'll be a fall cruise. October 26th, 4-day on Royal Caribbean, Catalina and Ensenada. You have until February 22nd to make your deposit, $200 deposit, and the remaining amount is due in August, so you'll have plenty of time to catch up. But you do have to make that deposit by the 22nd in order to hold on to the rates that we've been given for the group. So hopefully we'll see you all. The information is on the activity table. Phone numbers on the activity table. All you have to do is call them and let them know what kind of cabin you want and give your $200 deposit. So hope we'll see you.
I will be there. We're signing up. I think, yeah. No, I'm signing up. It was super fun. All right, if you would, please, let's come together and close with this beautiful song, which is my favorite, the peace song with Diego and Ocho.
Thank you. All right, everybody, now it's your time to shine. Now that we are all vibrating with this wonderful energy by Ocho and the chanting and the Om that we did this morning. I want to hear you guys. All right, here we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, a wonderful Sunday, everybody.
Have a beautiful Sunday. I love you. Mwah. We'll see you in the social hall. Oh, thank you, Ocho.
Thank you for having me, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Beautiful.
My mom was February 8th, and I'm February 25th. Did you know that?
I just keep knowing there's some. I'm like, there's something